saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. My people had been lost sheep. So you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion of faces have been lost sheep. So right now in this point in time, the prophets wake up via the Holy Spirit, and the prophets wake up others. And some people listening, some people gazing, some people paying attention attentively, some people ignoring, all based on the Bible prophecy. This is how we know that the Bible is real. Everything the Bible speaks of coming to pass. It says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away. So the shepherds have caused the sheep to go astray. Such as the politicians. The politicians, the pastors, officials in society. Them come out and them spread lies to the people. So basically, them don't really care about the people. Them care about the belly. For them God and for them belly. Them only care what them can get for fat of them. Them not really seek for the fatness of the Most High, the fatness of YAHAWASHI. The prophets, the sincere men within the highways, the byways seek to the fatness of YAHAWASHI. Building the house of David via the Holy Spirit. It says, they have turned them away. On the mountains, they have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. They move, you believe, in different politicians, different governmental bodies, different parties. You vote for this and you vote for that, and yet still you're not satisfied. The men them you're voting for not satisfied, and you yourself not satisfied. Satisfaction comes from the Most High. And when YAHAWASHI, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, returned, when the Son of God returns, then true satisfaction will arrive. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. Exactly. They have forgotten their resting place. Spiritually, the resting place in this point in time, the Holy Bible. Physically, the true resting place, the Holy Land. Israel, Jerusalem. Jerusalem, the Holy City. But in this point in time, you have strangers devouring that land, while you Israelites out in the wilderness, anywhere outside Jerusalem, anywhere outside Israel, out in the wilderness, suffering. It says, they have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries. So, continuously, the Bible speaks about adversaries. Common sense supposed to make you, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion of faces, know that you have enemies. The Most High has enemies. YAHAWASHI has enemies. Who are the enemies? Well, according to the Holy Bible, the children of Israel are the chosen people, which makes the Edens the enemies. The Most High chose Jacob. Jacob is the progenitor of the Israelites, which means the Edens are the enemies. The enemies of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion of faces. And that's why the curses get poured out upon your head daily. That's why you face the things you face, because you are an Israelite. in Babylon, in captivity, facing hell from the oppressor, which is the so-called white man, which biblically is Esau. The Edomites, the descendants of Esau, and starting from the banking elite, all right, responsible for everything on the face of the earth. It says, all that found them have devoured them. Exactly. So the enemies have devoured you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right up to this point in time. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord. So basically, when the Edens know all different types of wickedness against you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they don't feel sorry for it. That's the reason why they continue to oppress you. Because these Edens, the mindset of these Edens, was established from the foundation. So basically, they are carrying out their duties. They are carrying out their duties. That they do. It says, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the land of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as he-goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise, and I will cause to come against Babylon an assembly. Now, many people get cornered and say, see, the Bible says to move out of Babylon. You have to move out of Babylon mentally. Alright? You can't attach yourself to the things, the philosophies, the unrighteous philosophies of Babylon. You have to detach yourself from it. The mind's supposed to be on the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom of YAHAWAH, SHALAWAM, not in this place. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. World War III. It says, from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, when it says their arrows, the modern day arrows, speaking about intercontinental ballistic missiles. She shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So the ICBMs, them not going to return in vain. So when I say Russia are come across, to flatten the United States. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord. So basically, these nations, these corporations are going to spoil the United States. Spoil them totally. Because you are glad, because you rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage, because ye are grown fat as heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Yeah, because these nations, these Edens, are the destroyers of the heritage of the Most High. It says, because you are glad, because you rejoice, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. So when I hear certain people get certain things from the Edens and praise the Edens, you're dumb and you're stupid. Because first thing first, the reason why these Edens, richer than you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion of faces, is because them spoil fear goods. So them have the riches in possession, fear riches. So when time them give the what left on the crumbs, You can't praise them. You don't have to praise them. The scripture says a gift destroy the heart. So basically you have people who collect things and friend the enemy and basically be subjects unto them. You know, certain people, when them get gift from certain people, them drop them guard and basically surrender beneath them and become weak. You have to be strong mentally. You have to know, say, everything belongs rightfully to the Most High through His unbegotten Son. Right? And then down to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion of faces, rightly the Israelites. So fear riches. So you can't make people use fear riches to trick you. Them have the riches in their possession right now. Leave them with freedom riches. Make them boast and make them show off. Don't get jealous over the prosperity of the wicked. Because that catches many Israelites. When them see the Edens have riches upon the earth, them get jealous over it and want to get some of that, so them sell out and do anything to achieve it. And the so-called white man knows this. Knows the people licky, so to speak. So them present certain things and make them sell out. You supposed to be a strong, courageous warrior mentally. Them things are not supposed to shake your none at all. Not an ounce. They're supposed to be willing to go through poverty for the Most High. Love God. God over vanity. Suffer for the Most High's sake. Nothing is wrong with suffering. When you suffer for the right and the correct cause, nothing is wrong with that. But you have some people in this society afraid to suffer. Because them paint on TV say life is grand and you're supposed to live a lavish lifestyle and everything's supposed to good for you. Paint illusion for you run after it. And then tutus you're going to the grave. Strong illusion. Fear it's your life. You run after fear it's your life.